Okay, so back here again, another weekend. I'm going to try and put this dryer drain in today. I hate going backwards, but I forgot, so I think what I'm going to do is take this last piece of plywood here and just cut it in half right across here to this, to that hatch there, and it's having a brain fart. Anyways, and then lift that half of the piece of plywood up, and I'll get in there and start installing the drain. I'll have to go same as the shower drain. I'll just go down past the tires, the wheel well that's underneath there, and up into that front or the rear bay where the water bay. Anyways, I'll get started. All right, so I've done some head scratching and figuring and measuring and all that fun stuff, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to build a little shelf for the washer and dryer to sit on, moving it up about 1.5 inches, and I'm going to run the drain to this point here on just down, so I'll cut a channel in here down to that height, to that 3/8 plywood height, and set it in there and run it, and I'll drop it through here. There's too much. I looked through some old video and trying to figure out, you know, where everything is here, and there's the suspension pieces and all that kind of stuff that are right in this area where it you know, where it needs to go. So I can't really go any lower. The dryer on the other side, the drain's about 1 foot farther forward, so I had avoided all that. But where this washer and dryer's got to go, it'd just be too complicated to try and run it through around all the suspension and all that kind of stuff. And besides that, you know, it would then not be insulated. So I'm just going to run it down at this height here. The bottom of the pipe will be at this height here, up to that point, and then I'll go 90 degrees down and forward, and that'll be in that. If you guys remember the videos when I was doing this, there's a kind of a channel around the wheel wells, or the wheel wells, and it'll run right down up to about this point here, and then go, yeah, that's where the bay starts. So then it'll just come right out, and it's going to be close to where the toilet drain comes out in there as well, but there is enough room for it. So who'd have thought a bus 45 feet long would be running out of room? But that's the way she is. So anyways, I'm going to start cutting. Alright, so I got all this in here now. It's run up into the bay, so I can hook everything up to it once I get the tanks in. And this last little bit here comes through the floor. That 90 there, that's glued to that point, and then this is, the rest of it isn't glued here yet. But this is right where this needs to be. It'll be just behind or just ahead of the you know, the wall that's going in here, so it'll be hidden in the wall, and yeah, that's it. Pain to have to go back and do it afterwards, but it wasn't that big a deal. So I'm just going to start putting it back together, and then build the little step here where this pipe has to go into, and it's only going to be, probably raise it 3/4 of an inch. No, I guess it'd be more than that. Got to come up 3/4 of an inch, and then there'd be plywood on it, so it'd be 1.5 inches, I guess. Anyway, it is what it is. It'll be fine. It'll just raise the washer and dryer up 1.5 inches. Not gonna be any difference. It'll be fine. All right, so let me stand back here a little ways, and this is as far as I got to yesterday. got the floor piece back in there, and started building the walls. So I'm going to continue on with that. Build the shelf, the rest of the shelf, or whatever you want to call this. Not really a shelf, but anyways, the raised section there that the washer and dryer will sit on. So I'm going to do that, as I said before, and start on these walls. Went down to Home Depot today and got some, they didn't have any 2x2s. I want to build this, the vast majority out of 2x2s, and they didn't have any, so I guess I'm going to have to take 2x4s and rip them in half and make my own. So anyways, that's that. I got a breaker panel, so I'll start working on the electrical here fairly soon. And yeah, anyways, my legs and back are sore as heck today. Crawling around on the floor yesterday. I don't bend like I used to, so I'm probably just gonna have to take it a little bit easier today. But anyway, we'll see what we can get done. All right, so I just kind of got started framing some walls and whatnot in here. Didn't get too far with it, but it's fun trying to figure out what's square and level in a bus that has nothing that's square and level. If that makes any sense. Anyways, that's where I got to today. I think I have to maybe modify this shelf here that the washer and dryer is going to sit on. I think I have it out a little too far, but we'll see. There's the edge of the window there, and the door's got to go on there. I don't know exactly how I'm going to pull that off yet, but I'll leave it for now and scratch my head a little bit and see if I can come up with a plan. This ceiling, the plywood that's on the ceiling has to come out of there, so these headers up here, both of them are just kind of tapped in with a hammer. So I'll just tap them back out again so I can take that plywood down when I do the spray foam. But with the wall in there like that, and I'll do that for all the rest of them, you know, there's still lots of room to get in behind there to do the insulation, so these, I don't think they'll be in the way at all. Anyways, that's it for this weekend. I always say it, but I'm going to try and get a little bit done during the week. Try and work up the ambition after a day's work to get my ass out here and do a little bit. Anyways, we'll see you next time.